Peace, Internet. It's me, Vani. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, I know, hell hath frozen over. A long time ago, if you guys have seen my vlogs from at least back in 2023 and 2024, I remember saying I was never going to work for Chipotle again, and I very much did not expect to come back to Chipotle ever, but here I am wearing a Chipotle shirt, wrinkled, even though it's my first day wearing it. I am going back to work for Chipotle for a period of time, because I am just absolutely done working with Amazon. I worked there for 5 months straight through the New York winter into the, spring, and just, I'm tired of delivering makeup and whatever and dog toys and all of this stuff, to farmlands and driving over mud and just dealing with high volume of packages. 350 packages today, or 250 is the normal amount that they would give me. How many stops do you have? 191. I'm tired of doing that. I don't want to do that anymore. So for the time being, I'm not going back to Amazon. Now, I did come back to Chipotle, and the reason is because I just wanted a part-time job that I could easily do while I'm transitioning into my healthcare era. And as you guys know, I am a pre-nursing student at my local community college, so I'm going to be focusing all of my energy, as much as I can, that I can muster and spare, to do the best that I can in my prerequisites, and generally speaking, I want to get the best grades that I could possibly get. So that is why I decided to go back to an easier job that I'm aware of the job skills. It's, dishes and rolling burritos, generally speaking, dealing with high volume of customers, and that's okay for me because I'm ready to dive back into the Chipotle world. Now, here's the biggest update about this quick update, and that is I just got an interview on the books this week, actually, very short notice. I got a text message this morning saying, hey, we want to do a first round of screening for this PCT role. Now, if you guys have been watching me recently, maybe 10 15 videos back, I was talking about trying to do this interview for a PCT. Here's the thing, if you guys aren't familiar, patient care technician. If you guys didn't watch that video, back then, the local hospital, they were doing a hiring event. So it wasn't like a personal interview for me, Devon. Like for me, it wasn't like that. It was just, you show up, you chat, they do quick on the fly interviews. This is me applying to the PCT role online, setting up a one-on-one screening. And I love that because I'm hoping that means that I will have a better chance of making it into this role as a PCT. Now, I understand being a PCT is not the most glorious job in the world, but it's common for nursing students and pre-nursing students like myself who really want to get their foot in the door with this whole healthcare world, which is something that I do want to do, and not work Chipotle. People do this. They will go to school and they will work in the healthcare world part-time. Now, no one has forced me to do this. I very much want to do this. I really do. I want to, if I'm going to be doing healthcare, I want to actually give my whole heart into it. Now, there's no promise that I will be getting this role. There could be other people who are being interviewed for this role, and it's not just me, and okay, fine. But I feel confident about this interview because they just said, hey, are you available? In a couple of days, we can do a quick screening. I'm happy about that. So if this doesn't work out, I have applied and I am in communications with 8 different companies with regard to funding for different workforce development programs. I'm thinking, well, if I get this PCT role, then I'm going to let all that other stuff go. But I've been trying to figure out how can I get into a free or paid for CNA role. If I work as a CNA, then I will have my experience working as a CNA, and that will help me become more familiar with, clinicals and more familiar with, the hospital system itself. But even if I'm not able to do, that CNA thing, which very likely I was going to be able to, there was another option of, it's online for 1 year to do certified clinical medical assistant, very long name, CCMA. I thought I could do that because that's more job skills, not just helping with the patients, but also potentially doing blood draws, things like that, EKGs. So this role of a PCT at a hospital, by the way, very cool. It's all of the things, it's basically, you know, CNA or certified nursing assistant work, while also learning different skills that you will be doing as a nurse. So it's like a pre-nursing job, and I love that. I really do. I'm really like, oh snap, this is a way in. So it really, I think I just kind of like ranted a little bit there. Sorry about that. The point is, I'm working back at Chipotle, but I did get an interview literally the same week that is my first week back to Chipotle. So there's no promises that I'm going to remain at Chipotle for beyond a month. If I'm able to get into work at the hospital and they want to start classes and training in the next, like, you know, couple of weeks, like, I'm taking it. And if they don't want to go with me, then I'm still looking to see how I can become a CNA or a medical assistant one way or another. I'm not giving up. I am putting my foot on the freaking gas. I'm trying in every path, every way to see, like, okay, if this hospital is not hiring, but this one is, what are they offering? And if I've only looked at 2 different hospitals, what about these other 3 that will take a little bit more driving? Is it worth it, you know? So I feel pretty good. Got an interview coming up, going to work right now. I just am feeling positive about the future, optimistic. There were times, my friends, where I was not feeling optimistic. There were times on this channel where I'm like, please, just somebody, please God, just give me a freaking break. Please, I'm at my limit here. And I really was. Emotionally, I was at my limit. But over the past, you know, through sobriety, from weed, and through just really putting one foot in front of the other over the past like 8 months, my credit score has skyrocketed from where it was. I was in the 400s, my guy. 400s, that's not good. And you know, I was able to get a car as well while building my credit, while suffering in the trenches of Amazon. So things are looking better for me. It's just a matter of time and effort over time, and keeping that optimistic viewpoint that we don't know what's around the corner, but keep trying and something is going to work out for you. I truly believe that, simply because that's the experience that I've been living over the past, like I said, 8 months of really just, I need my life to change. I got to do something, you know? So I've been working so hard to make a change, guys. I really am. Anyway, I thank you guys so much for watching this. My GoPro is about to die. This was a quick update. I love doing these quick videos. If you guys want to subscribe, of course, go right ahead. Follow me on the Davon Raymond X Instagram. I always want to say something else, but my Instagram, because I like to share little quick updates, even quicker than this. So I appreciate you guys so much. Oh my gosh, by the way, if I do get hired at this hospital, or probably any hospital, the health insurance, I'm interested in that. The health insurance and the vision and the dental, like, bring that to me. Bring it to me. I want it. I want it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Until then, peace.